Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. Hey hoes, I'm in a spot of trouble. As mentioned before, I was casually dating my mate's sister. We made it official, but I've cheated this weekend on a drunken night out. I'm not sure where to go from here without ruining my blossoming relationship and friendship with my mate. Please help. Before I let Jamie off his leash, because I can feel him bubbling. Before we hold a completely negative whatever we're about to go down right now. Well done on making it official with your mate's girlfriend, mate's sister. We really hoped we were going to stick with that, and
you fucked it all up.
Yeah, we were gutted when we got this email.
Oh man.
Just let Jamie unload on you now. Feel the burn.
I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed in this guy. Like,
that's the worst thing you could have said to us.
Yeah,
I'm just like a dad. I'm just disappointed.
Like, don't get me wrong. I was young. Like, me and Charlotte got together through people that listen to the podcast. We got through together through a similar circumstance, but I committed to someone. This person's had a one night stand after such rigmarole to get into this relationship and risking a friendship over it, and then you've gone and just had a one night stand with some random just to fuck it all up, and you don't deserve the friendship anymore, and you don't deserve the girl anymore. And if you want me to be sympathetic with you, it's not going to happen. So that's me done and dusted on that one. That's what I'm going to say before I start losing my shit.
Yeah, it is really fucking disappointing, man. Like, it was a touchy thing to go after a mate's sister, and the fact that you owned up, and you owned up and you did it, and you were in a relationship, was said a lot about you, man. And then, yes, mistakes happen, and the only thing you do now, which we hope you've done, because it's been a week since you sent this email, but we hope you owned up. The only thing you do is own up to her and take whatever she gives you, and then go to your mate and explain to him, because people make mistakes, right? I'm not like, people cheat and stuff like that. And yes, you do these things, but the only way to get out of it is to own up to it.
Yeah.
And if Jay, like, if I did the same thing to Jay, or Jay did it to me, and he come up and he was like, well, I was dating your sister, which you knew because we were in a relationship now, but I did something stupid and I've cheated. I've told her that I've cheated on her. And I'm coming to tell you. Yeah, and I'm coming to tell you and own up that I did it, and I've told her. And if you still want to be mates, that's up to you. But I didn't want to lie to either of you. That shows more respect to me, and I would say to Jay, look, I don't want to see you for a little bit, but thank you for not lying to my sister and owning up. I appreciate that. And
after cracking me in the face.
Yeah, and I'll let you know if I want to fucking speak to you again. But at the minute,
yeah,
I'd really rather not. And that just shows more. It shows you that you respect her. It shows you respect him, and that you're just going to take whatever's coming. If you lie or anything like that, then we hope you get worse than you do.
Yeah, I do, like there's no, like, as Dan said, there's things happen, but I didn't feel any real remorse in that email either, and that annoyed me as well.
It sounded like you want us to help you cover it up, which from listening that it won't happen. We're not gonna.
We don't condone.
We don't abide by. No.
And I'm not gonna like bend my spectrum for that. So
no. Like I said, the only thing we would say to you is own up and get whatever you get. If
be truthful.
Yeah, if she forgives you, then she obviously likes you, and you should. If you get a second chance, you ain't drinking ever again unless she's around. I'd say that much. If you get a second chance, There you go. There's your help. I'm sorry. Like it annoys me, like because I don't want to be horrible to listeners, and like if you email in, we obviously appreciate it and stuff like that, and but we've said from day one we ain't gonna help if you cheat. Like we'll just tell you to own up, and you just take what's coming, man.
I think if we wasn't involved in the actual initial, like encouraging him to get with the girl and like tell his friend and all this stuff, then I wouldn't feel like so strongly over it. But because we were involved in the process of him getting with this girl, it was just like a fucking stab in the heart for me.
Yeah, it was the same as like if you'd come up to me and be like, "Oh, mate, you know, I'm sleeping with his sister," and I said to you, "Oh, you know, she's really nice, and you know, you should, if you like her, and go for it." And then you kind of turn around to me and you're like, "We're making a go of it, but I cheated on her." I'd be like, "You're a dick, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't even why have you bothered? Why'd you even?" I stick by, and I always stick by everything that we say to you is exactly what I or Jamie would say to each other. We're not doing this for views or because we don't get any on YouTube or TikTok. Like everything we say is honest, and it's always the same thing I would say to Jay or any of my friends. You fucked up, man, and just take your fucking lumps as they come.
You got it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Got it.
So obviously we want to hear from you again, but as you and any other listener, we ain't covering up nothing. Ain't covering up nothing.
No.
Brav.